Good morning. Here is a body before coffee practice for those mornings when you wake up feeling tired. So either you didn't get a good night rest or you just really needed to sleep a little bit longer but needed to wake up for any reason. So here we go. I know I'm not the only one that this happens to. So we'll actually get started sitting up in a little toe squat. So we'll tuck the toes underneath the body and then sit down on the heels. This can be quite intense any time of the day and maybe especially first thing in the morning, but it's a really energizing practice. So keeping the toes tucked. If ever you need to, you can kind of lean forward to come out of it. Otherwise, relaxing the shoulders down, closing the eyes. We'll take 5 deep breaths here. Welcoming the breath into the body and welcoming the body onto the mat. And gently leaning forward, untuck the toes. Sit back slightly, get a nice stretch on the tops of the feet. Good, and we'll come to stay sitting down on the ankles. If you need, you can kind of double the mat so that it doesn't hurt the tops of the feet or the ankles. Bring the arms behind the back. So we're going to grab for opposite elbows here, just opening through the chest. So think about drawing the shoulders back, reaching back for opposite elbows, gazing either straight ahead or lifting the head back, gazing towards the sky, making sure to engage the belly to protect the lower back. So if you need to, slightly tuck the tailbone forward, draw the lower belly in. And then if you're lifting up and back, think about more bending in the upper back rather than the lower back. Coming back to neutral. Pay attention to which arm is on the bottom. And then extend the arms out. Give yourself a big hug and tuck the chin. Tucking the chin, gently drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Slowly starting to round the back. Get a nice stretch on the back, the shoulders, the neck. Reaching the arms out again, and then back behind the back. This time switching the grip, so bringing the other arm on the bottom. It's going to be the one that feels a little bit awkward. And then tuck the tailbone, draw the lower belly in. You can either gaze forward or slowly start to lift the head up. Gently coming back to neutral, releasing the arms out to the side, giving yourself a big hug again. Tucking the chin, drawing the belly button in, rounding the spine. Releasing the hands down by the sides, observing any sensations you might feel in the body, any tingling or shift in temperature. Good, then bring the hands forward. We'll extend the right leg straight back. Give it a few little pumps here. And bring the right knee back in towards the tabletop. Extend the left leg back, adding few pumps into the leg, just bringing some new fresh blood into the legs as we've been sitting down on top of the calves. This time we're going to extend the right leg back, but then bring it towards your left side. Then we'll gently gaze over the left shoulder. So we're really lengthening the side of the right body here. So shifting as we turn towards the left. And coming back towards the tabletop. Then we'll extend the left leg back and towards the right. So kind of squaring the hips off and then gazing towards the right. Coming back towards the tabletop, we'll tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog, pedal out the feet. Let the head be heavy. And looking up at the hands, we'll walk forward to the top of the mat for a ragdoll pose. Bend the knees as much as you'd like. The arms can hang heavy or interlace pinkies in opposite elbow creases. Then sway side to side. Release the arms towards the earth and slowly begin to roll all the way up to standing. Bring the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, reaching up, and then bending over to the right. So lengthening the left side body, grounding down through both feet, engaging the quadriceps of the legs. Inhale up to center, and exhale to the left, bringing the left elbow and bicep up by the ear. Inhale to center. Exhale, hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Pull the hands down. Draw the shoulder blades together. Maybe gaze up if it feels safe. Bend the knees. Slowly lower the belly towards the thighs as the arms come up overhead. Relaxing the hands towards the earth. Inhale, lift up halfway, and exhale, step back to a high plank pose, top of a push-up. You can have the knees up or down. We're going to lower onto the left forearm and then the right. Tuck the tailbone, engage the core, pulling the belly button up, gaze straight down. Inhale, press back up to plank on the knees or full plank. And then lower right forearm down and then the left. You got it, pressing back up to plank pose. Shift the weight forward, shift the weight back. Even on your knees, shift the weight forward, shift the weight back. Once more, shift the weight forward, shift the weight back. Press back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Gaze up at the hands. We're going to take a big frog jump, which means we're going to jump the feet to the top of the mat, but to the outside of the hands, so the knees open wide. So bend the knees a lot, jump forward. Good, set the hips down into a goddess squat. Rearranging the feet if you need. Draw the right hand down, lift the left arm up. Bring both hands together. Bring the left hand down. It's in front of the left leg. The right arm is up. Bringing the hands back down. Inhale, press into the feet, reaching up. And exhale, sitting down. Press into the feet, reaching up. Exhale, sitting just halfway. This time pressing the hips back into space. Bring the hands to the thighs. So the thumbs are on the inside, the fingers on the outside. Maybe bring the feet out a little bit wider if you need so the hips can kind of come down. And we're going to drop the right shoulder down and keep the right arm straight. So we're straightening the arm to press the right knee out open to the side. Come back to center. This time pressing the left knee out to the side, straightening that left arm, turning the gaze towards the right. Coming back to center, bring the hands to the earth. Hop, hop to the top of the mat, and then lower down. Extend the legs out, give them a nice little shake. Bring the arms up overhead, inhale, and exhale, folding forward. Relax the shoulders, round the spine. Slowly begin to roll up. You can bring the hands behind the thighs and lower all the way down, just lifting back up. Lower halfway, hold the belly in tight, lift up. Exhale just halfway, holding here, maybe lifting the feet up off of the earth for boat pose here for 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees towards the chest and rock and roll the length of the spine. Smile at the top. Coming back down, knees into the chest. Drop both knees over to the right. Bring both knees in. Drop them to the left. Back to center, coming back into a dead bugs pose. So we're going to draw the knees out wide, the soles of the feet face up towards the sky. And you're kind of drawing the knees towards the side. You can grab for behind the thighs and drawing the legs down. You can grab for the ankles or for somewhere on the feet. Why don't pandas wear shoes? Because they have bare feet. Rock side to side. Nice opening on the hips, a nice release on the lumbar spine. Should feel really nice. Right, waking up in the morning. If you'd like to have a little bit more fun, keep a hold of the legs, either behind the thighs, the ankles, or the feet, and start to rock and roll. And see if you can come all the way up to the top of the mat without putting the feet on the earth. Maybe straightening the legs at the top, then crossing the feet, coming to sitting at the top of the mat. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Once more, inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Place both palms over the heart, welcoming yourself into your day by focusing on 3 things for which you are grateful right now in this moment. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. The light in me honors and reflects the light in you. Namaste.